So are you ready for another act? Okay, I'd like you to make an enormous amount of whooping, cheering, yelling, stamping, whistling, and maybe that shit noise that people used to do. So over on stage, our next fine act, here's Mr. Kenny Bird. Alright, mum goes. Hello. Has everyone got a refill? People always take the piss out of me because I've only got a capacity, the maximum of about 4 pints a night. I don't know what it is, but my stomach can't take more than about 4 pints. It just makes me feel really sick. And I don't even have that strong stuff. I have that like half-strength stuff. Semi-skimmed. That's true. Okay, so I had lots of ideas for tonight. I didn't really know what to talk to you guys about. Because I've been working really hard, like quite late at night, trying to complete Resident Evil 5 with my housemate Steve. It's not an obsession, it's just, like you guys probably know. Have we got any gamers in tonight? Alright, into a home crowd. Yeah. It's not an obsession, and I think that actually we should be proud of the hours that we waste/use constructively in an alternative way. Because we can learn and gain a lot from gaming, I think. First of all, as any people who play simulation games know, once you've played a simulation, you have practically done the thing in real life. Which gives you perfect license in any Hollywood film to go, pause, I'm sorry guys, but I haven't actually played the game version of this, and it's very unlikely that pilot would be able to fly the helicopter through the tunnel. I have tried. You laugh now, but it's true. It's true. Secondly, you can always spot a gamer by the massive thumbs, control pad thumbs. Like, think of all the uses that you could find. I couldn't think of any, but maybe you can. Of what you could do with massively muscular thumbs. But there is a bit of a warning label on this one, and I think they should include this with the games because this is actually true. The athletes who train to a very high standard and build up like a great deal of muscle bulk. This happens particularly with Olympic hurdlers, that their legs can go into spasm and actually snap the bones that they're connected to. That is true. So think about that next time you're having a 6-hour Xbox session. Hurdler's thumb! Yeah, it's a hazard of gaming, but we endure it all the same. What else? What else is useful? Urine retention. Right? Gamers can retain for hours longer than anyone else. They're like, I'll go in 5 minutes. I'll go in 5 minutes. I'll go in 5 minutes. Never mind. Pause. So my housemate, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, but he's quite quiet and he keeps himself to himself. We'd actually been living together for nearly a year before we really like spoke and got on. And did I miss a joke there? So I'll get home after lectures and whatever, and I'll get in, and he'll come out of his room, the ice cave, because he never has the heating on and always has the windows open. I'll come back to that, make a note of that. He'll come out and be like, you right, Ken? Yeah, I'm good, mate. How you doing? Yeah. Been up to much? Yeah, just reading on forensics stuff. You know, I'm just gonna go downstairs and get some coffee. And he has this like I can't describe it as anything other than a bucket, a Starbucks bucket that he has coffee in, and he has like 6 to 8 pints a day. But fortunately, retention. So he goes downstairs and gets his coffee. And I'll be in my room doing some work, and I'll hear the door close, and then a few minutes later I hear, fuck. Shoot him, you fucker! You fucking American wanker! And I'll look out and then, I'm just going to go get some more coffee. So we reached an important stage in our relationship. He invited me into his game zone and said, shut the door, I've got something important I want to share with you. It's Resident Evil 5 on the veteran mode. I'm like, okay, just you and me, We don't need these people, just you keep laughing, we'll be good. How much was it? £30 an hour? Completely thrown me now. Resident Evil 5, yes, excellent game. I had a story about it. I want to thank you all for your support during this set. It has been a bumpy long ride. So he said, right, okay, so I need your help to complete this. And we sat for 4 days trying to complete this game, right? Which is a long time. And not only that, but when it got to the credits, which were 20 minutes long, he made me sit there and watch them because he said, there'll be something at the end, there'll be something at the end, there's always something at the end, we'll be rewarded for our loyalty. Were we fuck? Thank you, Capcom. Yes, there's another good pair of boxes gone, but yeah. The problem is that when you've been playing the game for that long, you start to blur the boundaries between reality and fantasy. And so we're walking up to uni one day, and we live on Surrey Road, and there's like a newsagent type thing halfway down the right-hand side. And he said, I'm just going to nip in and get a paper. I'm like, sure, I'll cover you. I'm sorry, I just had a moment. And while I'm outside waiting, I'm kicking over the bins, just in case there's ammo inside. On the veteran mode, you don't want to miss ammo, okay? It's fucking hard. Right, now, I don't know about you guys, but we have spider problems in our house. Like, when it's nasty and cold outside, they love the warmth, so they all crawl in through the windows and whatever. But I don't really like killing them, even though my other housemate is really petrified of them. So I always do the thing with the glass, but I'm kind of scared of them too, so I'm like I'm defusing a bomb. I got rid of one from my girlfriend's house, but this thing was like the size of my hand, plus legs. And it was sitting on the bed like, I'm on the sofa tonight then. So I get this thing out with like a shovel. And I carried it out, but this is not a lie, this is actually true. I was so scared that this thing could run faster than me. Back to the house. But I put it on the opposite side of the road. And just kind of keep the cup. So spider. So I came home, and I don't really like to kill them. And he walks in and sees this spider and another petrified housemate in the corner, and he just goes and walks away. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Always double tap. You know what that thing coming back at night. Always. There are other reasons that us gamers like to stick at gaming. Virtual babes. Pixel tickling good. But seriously, right, the guys who design these girls, have they ever actually seen a woman? Because like this is physically impossible. Like, this part of your body would snap. Is this the kind of like image that we want to give to women, that this is what we want them to look like? All these women going out with having operations to look like Lara Croft and things. It's a little bit unnatural. Did anyone ever play Dead or Alive 2? Yes! Yes! We've got to start a Facebook group. You could unlock the bouncing boobs option. Seriously guys, I'm going to ask you, is this what we really find sexy and attractive? Yes, it is. A ripple of sort of self-hating applause there. But there is one other controversy recently in the news, and I don't know if you guys know this, but they've just released another version of Medal of Honor. A lot of tired people are like, we've been playing it. We have masterful retention. It came out a couple of weeks ago, it's not been out long. There's been a bit of controversy in the news because you can play as the Americans or the Taliban. And the Americans, and a lot of people have been saying, you know, this war is actually going on. It's a current issue. It's not. There's no historicisation. It's not 60 years ago. It's not 100 years ago. This is going on now, and people are out there dying. Should people really be playing as the Taliban? Because the Americans are worried that, you know, English people are going to be out there playing as the Taliban and shooting the Americans. And I'm like, going back to the point I previously made about real-life skills, this is only something the Americans have been doing for real for the last 10 years, shooting our soldiers, so maybe this would be put to good use. Ooh. I really don't want to end on it. Ooh, think of another. Wikipedia fact. And I'll grab the stand more for protection than anything else. The best-selling franchise ever. Any guesses? Games franchise? Best-selling games franchise or any? I heard of that. What was that? Mario! With 240 million units sold worldwide, it is the best-selling franchise by far of any platform ever in the history of the world ever. So from that, I can reasonably work out that if you want to improve your popularity by about 20 million people, just go on Facebook with you going, "It's me, Mario!" I've been Kenny Budd, thank you very much. Kenny Budd! Okay, he was brilliant, wasn't he? Yeah. Okay, so listen, who was here last